Say your name.
Hello, my name is Elijah Barrett.
I'm Levi Ellison.
And I'm Damian Strachan, and today we're going to be talking about ways to conserve water in Africa, a very dry and arid agriculture-based environment.
Yep. So as you can see, it's really dry. The water has lots of parasites and it's really muddy. Hard to do stuff with the water.
Especially with the government.
Yeah, government's not too well. But some solutions could be building dams or reservoirs in the rivers and other places with water.
Now, the ways that dams could help is because the use of a dam is to stop water flowage into one area. This will make a big reservoir of water. So dams and reservoirs kind of tie into each other. That's why we use them in the same question.
That is a very good solution to the water problem in Africa, but the problem is the economy.
Yes, and
Yeah.
of course the pollution.
Mhm.
Now, they don't have a way to mainstream purify water. They actually have the least reverse osmosis systems on the planet, which is very bad because reverse osmosis is, of course, the mainstream way to purify water. It's just, it's a very, very cheap way to get water done. So we need to build more of those.
And how they also fight over the water. Since there's so little water, tribes will fight over the water. But another solution could be like harvesting rainwater or reusing wastewater.
Yes, because water can be used multiple times. Of course, I used to take baths in my siblings' bath water because, big family, five kids, some life.
Yeah. Some issues with that would be the demand for water. Even globally, demand for water has been exceeding expectation. So pretty much everywhere, people have been wanting more water than there has been
And especially
accessible.
in Africa, there's a lot less rainwater because it doesn't rain as much.
Yeah.
And that does not help with agriculture. Because if you don't have water, you can't have animals, you can't have crops, which means you die off.
Another thing we could do is use any wastewater that we're not using for the crops because they don't really need purified water.
Yeah, sure.
You need to just make sure that there's no bacteria in that kill the plants.
Another way to make a solution for it is improving the irrigation and agricultural water use.
That kind of builds off of what I said about the whole using the dirty water for the crops.
Yes.
Because there is such a short amount of water that we can definitely reuse it more and more for crops.
Like think of the astronauts. They don't have infinite supply of water. They have to reuse all their pee water and stuff like that.
I think I read somewhere once that they actually pour the water into the plants to grow it, and they actually let the water drip out into a container. So any excess water that they use, they just pour it back through.
Yes, and that is our solution to water scarcity.
Now, of course, everybody's going to have a different opinion, and we already have some issues listed. Of course, there's loss in economy. Nobody wants to work for free unless you're, I guess,
kind-hearted soul.
Yeah, non-profit organization.